In the shadows of America's prison system, the Mexican Mafia, known as Laime, has ruled with fear, power, and bloodshed for decades. It's a brotherhood built on absolute loyalty. But when loyalty breaks, the consequences are deadly. These are the top 5 most ruthless betrayals in the history of Laem. Number 5. The fall of Joe Pegleg Morgan. Pegleg was one of the founding fathers of Laem, a man who built its foundation of terror. But as the organization grew, younger members saw him as outdated, a relic of the old ways. Whispers began that Pegleg had become too soft, too willing to negotiate instead of striking with violence. When his authority was questioned, members who once bowed to him turned away. The betrayal wasn't just personal, it signaled a shift in Laem's entire direction. Pegleg, the architect of the Mexican Mafia, died behind bars in 1993, abandoned by many of the very men he had raised into power. Number 4. The betrayal of Rudy Cheyenne Cadena. Cheyenne was once viewed as a fearless leader, respected for his charisma and his ability to unify rival gangs under Laem's banner. But he made a mistake that would cost him his life. In prison, he tried to negotiate peace with rival Nuestra Familia, hoping to cut down on endless bloodshed. Laeme saw this as weakness, worse, as treason. When he was placed in a cell block with Nuestra Familia members in 1972, his own brothers allowed it to happen. He was ambushed and brutally stabbed over 40 times. His betrayal wasn't just in words, but in how his so-called brothers left him defenseless to die. Number 3. The rise and betrayal of Ramon Mundo Mendoza. Mundo was once a loyal soldier, feared for his violence and respected for his intelligence. He carried out murders for Laeme without hesitation, but after years of bloodshed, something inside him changed. Facing life behind bars, Mundo chose survival over loyalty. He flipped, becoming one of the highest-ranking defectors in Mexican Mafia history. His testimony exposed Laem's inner workings and sent shockwaves through the underworld. To this day, his betrayal stands as one of the most damaging blows the organization has ever faced, and his name remains cursed among its members. Number 2. The betrayal of Gilbert Goyo Padilla. Padilla was trusted, seen as a steady hand in the chaos of Laem's empire. But trust is dangerous when money and power are at stake. Padilla secretly collaborated with law enforcement, feeding them intelligence while pretending to be a loyal soldier. For years, he balanced the double life, hiding in plain sight among killers and shot callers. When the truth came out, it shattered the myth of Laem's invincibility. If one of their own could betray them so deeply, who else might be whispering secrets from the inside? And number 1, the betrayal of Rene "Boxer" Enriquez. Boxer was everything Laeme wanted in a member: smart, brutal, and ambitious. He climbed the ranks quickly, orchestrating extortion, drug trafficking, and hits with ruthless efficiency. But eventually he saw Laem for what it truly was: an endless cycle of greed, violence, and paranoia. In a move that shook the entire organization, Boxer defected and became a government witness. He gave law enforcement a roadmap of Laem's command structure, revealing names, codes, and strategies once thought impenetrable. His betrayal didn't just wound the Mexican Mafia, it redefined his future. Laeme never recovered from the depth of his disclosures. Loyalty in the Mexican Mafia is everything, but as history shows, betrayal is always lurking in the shadows. These 5 men proved that no matter how high you rise, no matter how feared or respected you are, the line between brotherhood and betrayal can vanish in an instant.